Praise the Lord. Libraries are wonderful. So is this news. Has not much to do with this library. I'm in Denver's Five Points neighborhood, and it is a neighborhood I like, and it's close by to where I'm going to be living. Moments ago, I just signed a lease. I'm told deposit is covered, and now there's things like renter's insurance, but I think we're going to get there. I looked at this place this morning, and I just knew this would be the best place for night. It is. It is. I'm still in. Moving date might be as early as Sunday. I have not a dollar to my name, and I have no food stamps, nowhere to stay tonight. I've done it 720 times in a row. Again. Tom Acosta made me homeless in 2016, and Rita K made me homeless in 2004. I went #1 in this nation for something professionally, and I got promoted 366 days after starting working for Dish, and I started working then one floor below the richest man in Colorado. Then I worked 16 more jobs. When Tom Acosta went to January 6th, I said, that's it. There's no way I'm going to stand for this. You already stole the money for Bernal, West Virginia. Over $20,000 for a project. It's supposed to honor U.S. veterans of the Vietnam War. 6 months after being homeless, 6 months while Tom Acosta knew I was homeless, I finally arrived back in West Virginia to find out he was sleeping with a 7-year-old boy. And the pain and care I have about that is not going to stop. I don't really know what to say except thank you to everybody who ever helped. Shame on everybody who never did. Thank you so much, though, to the people that helped, the people that care and pray. If you can't send money, if you care and pray, and I know that you do, matters so much. It's still going to be hard. My feet are really in bad condition. Calluses, and every step hurts. I'm hungry. I don't know where I'm staying tonight. I've never been arrested a single time in my entire lifetime. That matters. Tom Acosta has already and needs to be again. But I just signed a lease. Have I defeated homelessness? Well, I'm not in a home yet. But that does appear it will be happening probably on Sunday. Maybe Saturday. I will be home for the first time since September 8th, 2022. Every single second since then, I have not been home. I have crossed this nation 6 times while homeless. If you don't know, basically, I became homeless because I've relocated to boarded a Greyhound and tried to relocate to High Point where I knew someone for 6 years. I last heard from that person at the Chattanooga Greyhound station and wound up in Atlanta with nowhere to go. 720 days ago. From there, I went to Elon University. Thinking that was the only home I had left. And then they permanently banned me from there because Tom Acosta went to January 6th. That was their reason. It will never be forgotten. Then I went to Charlotte. City of Charlotte, but I ended up at the Charlotte Hospital for suicide. And because I had the eviction court hearing 700 some days ago, they said, we'll send you back to Denver on a Greyhound. They did. My friend Chris Williams was really great, and I'll always love him. I did see him again recently this year. I do wonder and care about him very much. He helped me very much. He was the one that greeted me at the Union Station when the Greyhound got there, and he boarded. Well, I don't know. He got there, and I had a big suitcase, and he had a motorcycle and a bouquet of flowers. I'll always treasure that. stay with Chris apparently was not going to be a best solution. And so I moved on. I moved on a lot. I was in Colorado that winter and went back to West Virginia. The father had already made me homeless and was sleeping with a 7-year-old boy and is now still in the state of West Virginia because West Virginia apparently will stand for that. Nathan Acosta will not. I fled West Virginia after also surviving an interstate kidnapping. One of the kidnappers has been caught. I'm ready to forgive him. I am not ready to forgive the other one. After I left West Virginia, so I was only able to with money I earned on my tax return once that was required from the phone that was stolen and held up delays. All of this stuff is the stuff people should have been caring about but never were. Once I obtained my money that was earned by me originally, after this interstate kidnapping, I came back to Colorado. I never stopped trying to go back to work, and I did go back to work so many times, and I bet you don't even know how many times I went back to work. The last time was at 7-Eleven. I was working at 7-Eleven because someone named Josh Eves said I could stay there, but changed his mind as I was clocking out. And already at that time, I had looked at 2 places to rent on my own, but I was unable to get to where I am today of signing a lease. So I had to go to California. I had money and a paycheck, but no ability to keep the job, nowhere to stay at all to keep the job. I had already packed up everything I had owned and brought it to that 7-Eleven, and so had 2 other homeless people working there. When I left to California, what happened to that 7-Eleven? It's now owned by different people from a different nation. I think the character of Josh Eves in the Baker's neighborhood area, which is also where Denver Health Hospital is, this is where I was also being robbed, being at work, and being at the Denver Rescue Mission, which robbed me of all my personal property last summer. Later said it was their mistake and apologized, but me and the Denver Rescue Mission, I was just going to find out Nathan will be helping the Denver Rescue Mission rescue itself. But that's the same hospital system where the boomer doctors there just told me to deal with it at Starbucks. Pretty much. It feels great. If you can help, now would be a great time to still help. I have a Sunday lease. I have to survive till Sunday to move in. I still have items in the storage unit I've got to magically get transported to move in. Or the storage unit will throw away my furniture. I've only got that paid for a certain number of days. It's got to happen now. I need somewhere to stay now. I need something to eat now. Well, I have defeated homelessness in a way by signing a lease, and I will be there probably on Sunday. Praise the Lord.